All right, let's just get this out of the way. Forget New Year's resolutions. This isn't about setting a list of goals that you're going to forget by February. No, we're talking about something totally different. A 365-day plan for strategic positioning. A framework, really, that's designed to make you incredibly hard to compete with.
Okay, I want you to picture something for me. Let's fast forward exactly 1 year from today. Now, in this future, two versions of you exist. Same age, of course, the same amount of time has passed for both, but they are worlds apart.
And this right here is the fundamental difference between them. See, one version of you is still weighed down by potential. You know that feeling, right? That constant, exhausting sense of always trying to get serious. The other you? They've built what looks like unfair momentum, where success just seems to arrive almost effortlessly. And the choice between these two futures? It begins right now.
You know, the crazy thing is, the gap between these two selves, it doesn't come from some big, catastrophic failure. Nope, it happens quietly, almost invisibly. And that is the real trap of a wasted year. It doesn't blow up in your face, it just dissolves, one ordinary day at a time. So how do you build that momentum? How do you avoid that quiet dissolution of your year? Well, the answer is a fundamental mindset shift. It's about moving away from just chasing outcomes and moving towards building a powerful structure for your life. And this, right here, is the essence of what's called a positioning year.
So what does that actually mean? A positioning year isn't about some generic self-improvement. It's a dedicated 365-day window where you build durable, lasting leverage in one specific area. You position yourself so powerfully that future success becomes easier, almost inevitable.
Here's the difference in action. See, most people chase outcomes, a number on a scale, a specific sales target. But those things are fragile. They're event-based. Positioning is about building the structure underneath it all. It's durable. So instead of just chasing a promotion, you build a rare skill that makes that promotion a natural byproduct. You see the shift in thinking? It's a total game changer.
Okay, so how do we build this? The entire strategy, the whole thing, hinges on one core idea: strategic concentration. For this year, I want you to forget the word balance. Forget multitasking. This is all about depth over dabbling.
And this is such a key insight. Most of us, we live scattered lives, right? We try to improve a little bit here, a little bit there, and we get decent at a few things, but we never feel truly dominant. And that's because you simply cannot be average in 4 different areas and expect to feel powerful. The world rewards the expert, the specialist, the one who went deep.
So before you sprint into this, you have to pause and ask yourself this one critical question. If you could only improve one dimension of your life over the next year, which one would have the biggest ripple effect and change everything else? Is it your health, a specific skill, your finances? Whatever your answer is, that's your arena.
Let's make this super concrete. If your arena is, say, public speaking, you're not just getting better at it. No, you're creating a system to speak every single week, no excuses. Think of it like this. Spreading water over a field nourishes everything a little. But if you concentrate that same water with immense pressure, it can cut through solid steel. This year isn't about watering your life. It's about applying focused, steel-cutting pressure in one direction.
Okay, so you've got your mindset shift. You've identified your one arena. Now for the big question. How do you actually execute this? Well, the year is broken down into a 4-part strategic arc.
Here's the blueprint. Quarter 1 is separation. This is where you quietly install your systems. Quarter 2 is acceleration, where you just increase your reps and your volume. Quarter 3, this is my favorite, is the quiet advantage, where you widen the gap. And quarter 4 is consolidation, where you finish strong. See how each quarter just builds on the last? Let's look a little closer at quarter 3, because this is where the magic really happens. That period from July through September, that's where dominance is secretly built. Why? Because summer is just full of distractions. While everyone else is slowing down for vacations and social events, you continue quietly and consistently. And let me tell you, the lead you build in these quiet months is incredibly difficult for other people to close.
And this brings us to the final, crucial quarter. Most people, they mentally check out in November and December. They're already planning to start fresh next year, but not you. You don't restart, you consolidate and you finish with force. Because your end of your position becomes your starting position for the next year, giving you this massive head start.
So what's the actual payoff for all this focused effort? Let's talk about the compounding reality of what happens when you concentrate your force for an entire year.
Let's just look at the simple math here. You dedicate just one focused hour per day to your chosen arena, a high-value skill, your health, your business, whatever. At the end of the year, that's 365 focused hours.
Now, here is the stark reality of that number. Most people will go their entire lives without ever logging 365 truly focused hours into any one thing. And that, right there, is the difference between being replaceable and becoming indispensable.
You see, this reframes the whole thing. The ultimate goal of a positioning year isn't just self-improvement. It's to build a skill, a body, a system so strong that you become hard to ignore and even harder to replace. It's about building real, tangible leverage. And this brings us right back to the two paths we started with. A year where your energy is scattered across 5 different goals, that's going to be forgettable. But a year where all of your force is concentrated in one single direction, that kind of year is truly life-altering.
So here we are, back where we started, looking at those two versions of you. One is still preparing, the other is powerfully positioned. Both of them had the same 365 days. So the only question left is this: will you use this year to just survive, or will you use it to become hard to compete with? The choice is yours.